Rhino Nation. Here I am once again, this time solo, Rough on her own, because it's a late night. I've had a rough couple days at work, and had to try to get this one in before the replays go away. So we are with CWL Rising, recap Week 7, Club MA versus the Clash Hunters. Basically a David versus Goliath. We knew this was going to be a tough one going in, and it proved to be so. Let's go ahead and check out and see what happened here. And yeah, we had to take some chances at the end. Struggled at Town Hall 10, struggled a little bit more than usual at Town Hall 11, and we just could not bring it home. So congratulations to those guys. They just absolutely tore it up. They were able to clear our 10s and 11s without a problem. Couldn't get the 12v12, so we held them off there, but let's go ahead and take a look at some of our attacks, of course, per normal. Let's see what we did here. I know we had a 6-packer, I'm pretty sure, at Town Hall 11. Let's see, am I wrong? I could be wrong. Maybe I am wrong. It looks like possible. Alright, so we did have some Town Hall 9 6-packers, however. We're calling Leah's Daddy Time is now known as LDT. Okay, just making that known. Shortcut, that's that's his name, and he has this killer baby dragon attack that he just rips it with every time, so he got that. We have SWU, our number 18, Wolverine, aka Cold, number 19, and then we had, I think, one more, yes, JP with a 6-pack. So we had quite a few 6-packs, but the rest of our 10s really struggled, so made it a little bit difficult on the 11s. They had to do some dips. But let's go ahead and check out some of these cool attacks here. We're going to try to get in 6, maybe, attacks. We'll do 3 10s and 3 11s. So let's go ahead and start at the bottom here, see what we got. Started off with number 29, and this was actually a cleanup of my attack. I did a hog attack, had a lovely grass heal, and could not do it with only a couple heals. So Spoo actually came in here and watched the little trick that we're using with the king down at the bottom. I'll just go ahead and start with that. It works really well when there's nothing else down there. I went ahead and did the same thing. You know, if there's a Tesla down there or something, could be a problem, but a little witch and a wizard and you are done, king. Goodbye. And for a hog attack, I like that when you can take care of the king. So, and they ran a lot of Lalo CCs, so you can see he's decided to go ahead, and this is actually really cool. He uses his heroes over there for a ton of value with the Teslas. And it's an easy funnel up here because he knows that there's not really much that's going to hit the wrecker, and it's going to be able to get in as deep as he needs it. We'll go ahead and zoom in here because you'll see the little Valkies coming right out of there and take the queen down, and that's all you need if you're going to try to do a mass hog, as long as the hound does not pop, right? So let's see, here we go. And yes, she's down. And then he just comes in with a ton of hogs. You know, you don't need much after that. 4 heals, hogs. He's going to have a poison for some skellies because I think there were all ground skellies here. Let's see. Right at the bottom. Yeah, over at 5-ish o'clock. So he has a poison to use when he is ready. Come on, let's do it. He's got all of his couple of his cleanup troops down already. Some minions. Looks like he brought mostly minions for cleanup. Come on, huggies. Got some Valk still that survived. I don't know how, but they did. And you can see the hound. Full health, no danger of it popping. And he's just going to come right around. He's looking, it gets a little bit scary with all the skellies, but he goes ahead and uses it right there at the end. We'll just speed it up to get them walking around here. Yeah, see, even a couple more went down with that giant bomb, but still makes it happen. So, nice little cleanup attack by you, buddy. Good job. Moving up to number 25. What do we got here? It's Wolverine. Let's see if this is his cool attack. It is. So this is similar to attack that I really love doing on Town Hall 9 that I called the Haunted Witch. And so this is kind of a similar type of attack, where basically you see that he's got a jump that he's going to make it to the end, but he's going to do a queen walk for one side, or a queen with the healers up for one side of the funnel, and then the P.E.K.K.A.s with witches, and it looks like a couple bowlers as well, because he knows there's a Tesla farm down in there at the bottom. This is another one that I managed to hit and did not 3-star, so I had a little bit of a rough war, but he read the base really well here, just using the wrecker to break right in. And I was a little bit worried when I first started looking at this base. I wasn't sure that the wrecker would be able to make it all the way through this little void here, but no problem. He's got it handled. He's got a couple rages going on there. One I think was to save the queen, and then the next one was just to get his bowlers inside. So, and you'll see, look at that nice jump to get him to the back so that he can access the Inferno and the Expo. Another rage. He still has a heal. He has a freeze. The bottom is just getting completely wrecked down there with the bowlers and witches. You know, the witches at level 3 now, it really does make a difference at Town Hall 10. Some of those witch attacks, all the different witch attacks actually right now are pretty strong at Town Hall 10. So nice job with this one. Let's go ahead and fast forward it, because you can see he has a boatload of troops that are just going to finish this one off. So again, another cleanup attack that I hit. Thank you guys for cleaning up my mess. Let's get one last one, and as I mentioned, LDT just absolutely killing it. He had a 6-pack, both with the same exact attack. Again, it's this baby dragon attack, and he uses these quakes. And I love how he plans this out. You know, he looks at the base, and if you can see all the ADs here right around each other, he needs to get, he's hoping at least 3 ADs, although it's not crucial that you get 3. I've seen it done where you only get 2. But you also want to try to get the queen and the CC. So, you know, this is a fresh attack. He gets pretty lucky over here getting the king, as well as opening up the Tesla farm. Look at that. Yow! Queen, still no problem. She's going to go right over to where he wants, and you'll see the quakes come down here in a minute. And I love that. I love seeing the quakes again. You know, it's been a long time since I've seen quakes, and he's just been using them. It works out great. Look, because look at it, gets these 3 compartments open. Plus, he's going to have access to all of those other defenses. So that is going to be some kind of queen charge here. Look at that nice little P.E.K.K.A. over on the side to help out, and cool how he comes in here, because watch this, the P.E.K.K.A. actually helps to tank a little bit. And once again, Lalo CC. But he's okay. He's got his rage down, he's got his poison down to make sure to get the loon. That's really all that's important. Let's see if he brings in, it doesn't look like he has any kind of supporting troops to help him with the pups, but he goes ahead and uses the freeze to help, just to make sure he gets it all down. And here comes baby dragon number 1, and yikes, gets hit, but it doesn't matter. I think he had started with like 15 baby dragons. Maybe it was a little bit less on this one because he brought a P.E.K.K.A., but he usually uses some ridiculous number of baby dragons. And you can see here comes the slammer over on the side with all those defenses just to tank, and baby dragon city right now. Slammer still going in. He's going to use his rage, it looks like, on the troops that come out of there. And let's see what he brings. And yes, it's the loons. I have been using Slammer with the loons for farming lately with almost any comp, and they just are crazy. Really, the max loons are just uncontrolled. They're just out of control. So nice job with this one, and look at all the troops he has left. I'm telling you, I gotta try this attack. I really do. I haven't practiced that one. So really nice job once again, LDT with the 6-pack. So good job, buddy. Okay, we should have enough time. Let's see, how are we looking here? Well, I don't have the time up, but we'll go ahead and try to get through the other 3. We have, it looks like we're going to look at Andy, RC, and Benjo. So let's go ahead and look at Red Chief on number 6 here. My notes are very scribbly. hard to read that late at night. But let's check out Red Chief. And this was actually a cleanup attack, so that's why I went ahead and looked at this one. It's the same attack, just made an adjustment. You can see there's he's coming in with Drag Bat, obviously, with the troops. You can see this backside wizard tower. He's going to have an ice golem on the back there to help with the freezing, to make sure that his bats make it through, because you see the spacing, and that's what can get tricky, you know, with some of the base building right now, is people split out the multis and the wizard towers just enough so that you can't freeze both. So he does a really nice job here starting off, because another thing that made that first attack a little bit tricky was this multi down at the bottom at 6 o'clock. So he led with some loons there, and then took the multi down, or the slammer down there. Looking pretty good. He has dragons, plenty of dragons, nice little warden. And here comes, look at this, how he brings in the ice golem at the back. And he used a Valk to make sure that that ice golem was going to get all the way up there. And then, wow, look at that whole section frozen. Yowks! And as long as those bats, and then the timing on that whiz tower freeze too, and as long as those get through there, the first attack literally failed because it had all of the Teslas and 1 AD up. That was the reason why it failed. Otherwise, it was a really good attack and plan. But Red Chief just came in here and made those couple corrections, and really nice attack. Again, Ice Golem on the, if you have any kind of outside splash, works really well for those whiz towers. So nice job on that one. Let's go ahead and check out Andy's attack. And this is another base that was hit one time, but it was hit with a different attack on the first hit. So this was just, you know, 2 hits to clear this one. And look at this, he's got some miners. A little Queen Walk, I believe. I don't know if he charged it or not. We'll see in a second here. Doesn't look like he has the troops for it or the spells. So let's go ahead and see how he did this. Now this was one, I was out shopping toward the end of the the war, so I was kind of trying to check in, and I did happen to see the last half of this one, and it is an awesome finish. So let's go ahead and see here. He, you know, again, he came in with a cleanup attack, so he knew where some of the defenses were. Went ahead and led with the loons just in case there was a Sam there. He's got the king over on the other side on the top there to take out that troll. And he's getting some really nice value here with his queen and the rage. And you see, he's got to bring his miners right up here. So he's got a nice narrow channel that he's set up for his miners. There they come, rolling in. Queen's going to take on the king. He's getting some good value for his king over on the side there. And here come the miners. Now the thing that I always struggle with, again, this is a Lalo, so that's one reason why I chose the miners. I'm trying to figure out where those heals go. So he's got 2 heals right up, right away, quick. He wants to get that loon down, so nice poison. Good job with the warden also to try to make sure that his miners stay up. And you can see there's some that are in danger there right now, but he gets that center heal down right in that area that he needed. And check this out. This is what I think really helped his attack, is having the wrecker come in. And what is in there? Let's see. Hey! Some hog riders looking good. Coming in, and they basically take out all the defenses. So there's just a few miners really underneath there, you know, compared to what you would have needed without all of those hogs to take down the base. And you see his little archer trying to work over there. He's got a miner over by the hut, but the hogs are just leading the way. Again, it would have been really tough for the miners to make it all the way up to that expo and take it down. And you can see it's a nail biter. This little archer over here on the elixir store just trying to get it down. Couple miners, what, maybe 3 or 4. 1 hog just by the skin of his teeth trying to get that down. it was right to the buzzer, I will tell you, that he got that down. I was counting it down going, oh please, oh please, oh please, but he got it, so good job Andy on that one. And he's had a great season so far, so good job to him. Let's look at one more. And Benjo, I know you didn't want me to do a replay on this one, buddy, but you know, it was a fresh hit. You're still on fire. You didn't get a 6-pack this time, but still, even with some of the things that happen on this, it's a fresh hit. You know, great job with the adjustments on this. So you can see he leads with a loon. Nice job on that with the going against that double cannon. That can be tough with that burst. And a little freebie over here. I was kind of surprised that there was nothing to, you know, really cause any problems over there, but that worked out great, having the loon on that cannon. He's looking good. He's got a nice little funnel on the left. Queen shouldn't go over there. King taking down these defenses over here at 9. Let's see, does he have a jump? Yes, he does. Oh, and some nice value. Again, this is a fresh hit, so, you know, he doesn't realize that there's all those Tessas over there. So he'll hit his ability, go ahead and go down as far as he can. Lovely, he's got a Hound in the CC, but you'll see he's going to go ahead and rage, and I believe he goes ahead and uses a minion to help clean up. Yeah, there he went ahead and started his little minion to help with the pups. Gets her rolling right along. No problem, charging right in. And so the goal here, you know, is he wants to charge. He's doing minors, so he would like to get the eagle if possible, get the CC, get the queen. Is, you know, just an added bonus. You can see he got the king. And here he goes. He's going to go ahead and get the queen down. He uses the ability. Leads over here with a P.E.K.K.A, which is cool. You know, take some of the damage away from those miners. They're coming right in on that narrow section right there. So he knows they will all stay together. Good heal because they are all going to stay together. And look at where the slammer's coming in. Nothing down there to harm it. It is going to pop in a second here, but it's going to be at a perfect time to pop. Look at that. Come on. Oh, what's going on? Nice little ice golem. Interesting out of the slammer. But it works out well because it's going to tank for those miners. You know, look at that, how they just freeze the defenses every time they hit them. So it really helps these miners get through that bottom section and come around. Of course, Queen's stuck over here. Meanwhile, he's got a loon in the bank, so he takes out a couple of those defenses that were over there on the, I guess that'd be the 7 o'clock side. Again, it's a little bit late, so... but yeah, he's got that. Queen's gonna do some moonwalking there in the tornado, but plenty of miners to get the job done. So really nice job, Benjo. You're on fire, buddy. You're having a great season. Good job to you. So once again, congratulations to Clash Hunters. You guys really killed it. Good luck to the rest of the season to you. I hope you can make it all the way. You're having a fantastic season. So good job to you. And that is all for this time, Red Rhino Nation. You know, we're going to come back this next week and try to get it done. Try to get us a V or a victory, a W, I guess. For this next one. So that's all for now. Until next time, peace.